When I started trading, I didn't care about psychology, mindfulness, or any of that mental game talk. I didn't even know anything about it. I was in it for one thing: money. Trading felt like the cheat code. No boss, no office, just me, my screen, and unlimited potential. I pictured myself flipping a few trades into a luxury lifestyle. Fast cars, no alarms, passive income on loop. And in the beginning, it actually looked like it was working. I was making money. And I thought, this is it. I cracked it. But then something strange happened. The same trades I used to win started turning on me. The setups were the same. Well, until I started to change it. I started second-guessing. I was overtrading, breaking rules. Not that I had any serious one at the time. And just like that, the gains vanished. Fast, like they were never mine to begin with. I would later discover that in this business, the market doesn't care how badly you want it, and the part Lambo gurus don't warn you about is the first real milestone in this game is failure. You can't skip it. You can't fake your way past it. You've got to eat it, learn from it, and grow through it. But if you're watching this video right now before blowing up your first account or rage quitting trading for the third time, consider yourself lucky. Seriously, most people don't find this kind of truth until after the damage is done. I didn't. But you've got a head start. And if you're willing to do the work, here's one of the first lessons I wish someone told me when I was starting out. Number 1. The lie of trading psychology. When I first heard work on your trading psychology, I rolled my eyes. It sounded like fluff, something people said when they had no actual edge. At the time, I thought psychology was just about staying calm during trades or doing some deep breathing after a loss. But I've come to realize that's the lie. Real trading psychology isn't about staying positive. It's about being honest, brutally honest, with yourself. And most traders aren't ready for that. Let me give you an example. A trader I was mentoring once told me, I keep breaking my stop-loss rule, but it's because the market's irrational. I know it's gonna reverse eventually. I said, okay, let's test something. For 1 week, don't journal your trades. Journal your excuses. Every single time you break your rule, write down what you told yourself. About a month later, he came back stunned. Turns out, he wasn't just fighting the market. He was fighting a demon, himself. His notes were full of ego. I just wanted to prove I was right. I couldn't let that trade beat me. I was already down, so I had to make it back. That's the truth of trading psychology. It's a mirror, and most of us don't like what we see. Mindfulness in trading isn't sitting cross-legged with candles. It's the moment you catch your brain trying to lie, and you choose not to listen. So if that's the problem, how do you solve it? Well, I will suggest you try the same thing I told him. For 1 full week, forget trade journaling. Just journal your excuses. Every reason you give for bending or breaking a rule. Write it down. You'll start to notice patterns. And when you do, I can guarantee you'll stop blaming the market and start seeing what's really costing you money. That's where the real work begins, and that leads us to the next lesson I had to learn the hard way. 2. The myth of the market enemy. When I was still deep in my early trading grind, I had this phrase I used every time things went wrong. The market is just wicked today. I'd say it with conviction, like the market had a personal vendetta. As if it woke up and said, how do we ruin this guy's morning? But everything shifted when I picked up Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas. He wrote something in the book that stopped me cold. If you can learn to create a state of mind that is not affected by the market's behavior, the struggle will cease to exist. That hits hard. All this time, I thought the market was fighting me. But it wasn't. It was just showing me. My fear, my ego, my need to be right. The market wasn't the enemy. It was the mirror. At first, I brushed it off, but the more I traded, the more I started to see what he meant. Let me tell you what finally made it click. I had a streak of red days, nothing too catastrophic, just sloppy execution and bad entries. But on this particular day, I logged in, angry, not at the reaction of the market, but at myself. I told myself, I'm getting it all back today. That day I took more trades than I can remember. None of them matched my system. I was chasing setups, cutting winners too early, doubling down on losers. By the end, my account was down over 60%. And for what? It wasn't because the market tricked me. It was because I walked into the session trying to win an argument that I can't win. That's when I realized the revenge trade wasn't about the money. It was about my pride. The FOMO trade is not about opportunity. It was about the fear of being left behind. The market wasn't fighting me. It was telling me about me. Try this for one trading session. Don't look at your balance. No profit and loss. Only look at your setup, your rules, your plan. Trade like you're blind to outcomes. Now you see how hard it gets. Because when there's no red or green to measure yourself by, you realize how much of your trading has been about validation, not discipline. If you're stuck in the same cycle, same mistakes, same regret, and if you want out, this is the shift. The market isn't your enemy, it's just a canvas, and what shows up on it. That's all you. The only way forward is simple, but brutal. Acceptance. Once I stopped blaming the market and started owning my reactions, everything changed. My trading, my mindset, me. Let me keep it real with you. The last couple of months have been rough. By my own standards, the results have been below par. And if you're in our Telegram channel, you've probably noticed I haven't dropped trading signals in a while. This is why. My stops kept getting hit repeatedly. And as tempting as it was to blame the market, or Trump's trade war, or anything else, I hit pause, not because I quit, but because I needed to check myself. Maybe I needed a clearer head. Maybe the market conditions just don't suit my system right now. Or maybe I was forcing trades instead of flowing with them. But one thing was obvious. If I didn't step back and recalibrate, there'd only be one guaranteed loser. Me. And that brings me to the next point. Because this one explains the whole idea of mindfulness in trading perfectly. Number 3. Mindfulness won't make you a better trader, but it will reveal who you are. At some point in your trading journey, you'll try everything. New indicators, tighter entries, better risk-to-reward ratios. And then, when none of it seems to fix the inconsistency, someone will say, maybe you need to work on your mindset. So you Google mindfulness in trading, or maybe trading psychology. You try meditating for 5 minutes. You journal your feelings. You sit still, hoping your next trade will magically become a winner. But here's the real truth no one likes to admit. Mindfulness won't make you a better trader. It won't increase your win rate. It won't suddenly make you a master of timing. What it will do is something way more uncomfortable. It will tell you who's really sitting at the screen when money is on the line. I remember the first time I really noticed this. I have just had a solid green week, consistent, clean trades, and good discipline. So the following Monday morning, I sat down feeling confident, calm, and controlled. But midway through the session, my setup didn't trigger. The market moved, without me. And suddenly, my brain started talking. You're missing out. Just enter now. You'll catch the move. If you don't take this, someone else will. I listened, and that one impulsive trade turned into a second, then a third. By noon, I had undone most of the previous week's gains. It wasn't a technical mistake. It was an emotional one. And the worst part is, I knew better. That day I sat quietly and wrote one line in my journal. I was trading like someone trying to not feel left out. With how the market has been treating me lately, it'd be easy to start scrambling. Switch to gold. After all, it's been on a roll. Or chase a new hot pair. Maybe even dump my strategy altogether. And honestly, it did cross my mind. But here's what mindfulness has taught me. It doesn't fix your trading, it exposes you. It holds up a mirror and asks, are you really the calm, disciplined trader you say you are? Or are you just the same kid chasing a gold star, hoping every win makes you feel whole? Are you trading with logic, or clinging to control because deep down, you're scared of what happens if you don't win? This is the battle no strategy, no indicator, and no mentor can fight for you. Because until you stop tying your worth to your last trade, you'll keep bouncing between false confidence and quiet panic. Let me leave you with this. If you're chasing consistency, it doesn't start with another setup. It starts with emotional neutrality. If you want real growth, it's just not in backtesting more trades. It's in knowing when your ego is the one clicking the button. Mindfulness won't give you a better win rate, but it will strip away everything quietly sabotaging your edge. And once you figure out who's actually behind the wheel, you or your fear, that's when the game changes. Because if you can see the thought without chasing it, feel the fear without folding, hear that voice telling you to break your rules, and yet you still follow your plan, then congratulations, you're not just trading anymore, you're in control. And in a market full of noise and reaction, that kind of clarity is the real unfair advantage. That is the edge that actually lasts. If you need daily reminders that your mindset matters more than any setup ever will, you should subscribe to this channel. It's not just talk. We drop real trading insights, raw truths, and yes, even live signals when the moment's right on our Telegram channel. The link is in the description. Tap in. Your future trading self will thank you. I know you've heard it all before, but permit me to tell you, this trading business is way deeper than you think it is. That is why I am suggesting you watch this recommended video. It is way deep, maybe too deep for any trader not to watch it. You can thank me later. Please, don't forget to like, share with someone who this video might help, and drop your thoughts below. I will really love to hear your thoughts on trading and mindfulness. Until next time, may the trend be with you.